Atlanta's only hip-hop station, Hot 179, Empress Cersei. We in the Kingdom, man, 4 o'clock. Miss Shanika, the Kingdom Crew, Mr. Smith. Now, we told y'all the boy was coming through. My man Tyga is in the building. What up, Tyga?
Chilling, man.
How you feeling, sir?
I'm in the A right now, you know.
You in the A. And you know, it's crazy because people been hitting me all day long. Like, look, I'm in stores. I know the album comes out today, but for some reason, I'm not seeing it. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, so they had a they had a recall on it. It'll be everywhere tomorrow though.
Okay.
So they had a recall. It was a Martin Luther King sample they didn't clear, you know.
Okay.
Which is crazy because it's like, you know, what he did for his people and what he represented, and then, you know, for me to be a young, inspiring artist brother that's trying to put the word out on some cool stuff, you know what I mean? And
right.
not clear. That was just kind of crazy to me, but it'll be everywhere tomorrow for sure. And then, like, you know, it's on iTunes, so some stores actually has it. So,
okay.
You know.
Okay. All right, so make sure y'all go tomorrow and get the album. It definitely will be in stores. Now, a lot of people were hitting me on Twitter, too. They was like, ask Tyga exactly how he came up with the name Tyga, because I heard it's like an acronym or something.
Yeah, my mom, she gave me that nickname when I was younger, so when I was trying to figure out rap names, I didn't want to be little. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was like, you know, when I was like 12 trying to figure out rap names, I went through a bunch of names, and I was like, I want to be little. I want to be young. So I was like, I'm going to just go with, you know, a nickname that my mom gave me. I switched the spelling to Tyga. It means thank you, God, always.
Okay. All right. All right.
I didn't do that because I had something to say. It was something else.
Oh, you crazy.
Phaedra's going to help save me from jail, so I'm good.
This is my co-host, Miss Shanika. She's real random at times, so.
I'm just saying. I just got to text you. So I'm good.
Now, you know, everybody is talking about the single. Well, first of all, let's talk about the beginning, man, because you've been out for a minute. I was talking to my son, and I was saying, listen, we were just kind of having a conversation about Cash Money being so hot. And I was like, yeah, Wayne, Drake, and Nick. And he was like, yeah, you can't forget about Tyga. You can't forget about Tyga. He's like, I was rocking with Tyga before he was with Cash Money. So
right.
Talk about before the Cash Money situation and how that all came about.
Before them, I had like an independent situation. And at that time, I was like really trying to find myself as an artist. And, you know, I was still a kid growing up.
Right.
And, you know, in high school. So it's like still maturing and, you know, growing every day. It's like I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do music-wise. I just wanted to do music because I love to record, I love to shoot videos and stuff like that. And I mean, ever since I got with them back in, I would say 08 or 09, I signed with Wayne. I did like probably over 12, 13 mixtapes from then. And I just really been just developing, you know, my skills and stuff, you know what I mean?
I went and bought the first album, and it was definitely bumping. Like the first album,
right.
Like I couldn't really figure out your style, but it was very like unique, you know, to me.
It was different because it was like, you know, at that time I was around more rock crowd, so that's kind of like what I was trying to, I wouldn't say fit in with, but I was trying to, you know, kind of relate more to their sound because that's who I was around at the time, you know. And I was just like, but at the same time I was trying to find myself, so it's like I still knew what I wanted to do and say lyrically, but I didn't really kind of know how to just figure it out and make sense yet. You know what I mean? That took time. So.
But it's cool to see somebody, you know, go from one point because, you know,
right.
I thought you were great the way that you were, but, you know, each year, you know, you see the progression, so it's just great to see you grow as an artist.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now was the first official, I guess, the blast off, I can say, the Chris Brown record, was that the one that kind of like, you know, put you all over the top?
I think it got more like, maybe like way more females, you know, hip to who I was and stuff. But, you know, like I've been building my fan base like online with mixtapes and videos, you know what I mean? And I've been doing shows for a minute. But I could say when me and Chris got together, that put it over the top, you know what I mean? And then everybody started researching my old stuff,
right.
You know what I mean? And started becoming fans. So.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I heard you got over like 1 million followers already on Twitter, so you kind of, you know, doing your thing, man.
I'm working hard, man.
That's a lot of people. Now, I hear that you got some nice little whip game, brother. I heard you got this little crazy R8 Audi that everybody loves and been talking about it. Matter of fact, I heard you talking about it a little earlier.
Oh, yeah, I just, you know, I like cars, man. You know, you gotta treat yourself. You know, when you work hard and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Actually, I brought it on the road with me too. So some venues I might just like park it on stage and just so fans can just take pictures with it. You know.
Okay. All right. Shoe game. I see you got them J's on.
Oh yeah.
You got the big closet.
Yeah. I got a lot of J's, man.
Is that the shoe of choice for Tyga? The J's?
Well, I just recently did a Reebok deal, so right now, you know, I don't want to promote anybody else.
Right.
Also, he has like a current accessory that he's been taking around with him. The black China chick. Like I've seen them all over the red carpets and all type of stuff. This chick has a big old butt. Like we sat up here and watched like 2 or 3 videos of her. I'm like, oh my god, her ass is like humongous, dude. Like where did that ass come from?
I don't know, man. Crazy.
But I've just been seeing y'all around lately, and I definitely love the Rack City video. I was really asking my
Which
bosses.
One, the original one? Or
well,
the
I didn't. I never
TV?
seen the original one.
Okay.
When the new one, you know, came out, I was like, oh man,
Like
and
a
I
mini
kept
movie.
asking them, when are you going to put the song in? And it kind of went in like 2 days later, so they were definitely hip to the movement.
Right. Now, of course, with that Reebok line, I'm pretty sure, you know, it seems like, you guys always have your own kind of style from the West Coast. Any clothing lines coming out? Because I think I read something that you might
I got
have.
my own clothing line. It's called Last Kings.
Okay.
And that's like basically my whole movement, my team, like my label and everything. So.
Okay. So you're just a straight up businessman all the way around.
Yeah, man. You know, trying to brand myself.
Okay. All right. Now the new single, Rack City. It's crazy. What does Rack City mean for somebody who might be out there and just sing along and don't really know what it is?
Well, you know, it started in a strip club, you know, and Atlanta is known for some of their best strip clubs, you know.
Right.
Even though I've only been to one, you know, I've never been to Magic City. I always hear about it, but I've never been.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Man,
And then I was
came
listening
last night.
And then I was listening to Future song and the Magic, and I didn't know that song was about Magic City.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I'm like, it's crazy. Yeah, yesterday was Monday, huh? They
Yeah,
told
you
me-
missed the hot night, man.
They told me.
Mondays.
I'll catch it though next time.
You missed the crazy night. Now, of course, with the album, man, who's your inspiration as far as like rapping? I know you said you started at a very young age. I know I heard that you kind of look up to Busta Rhymes. He was one of the
Yeah, I
guys
was
that
a
kind of
big
made
fan
you.
of Busta. Like when I first started doing music, you know what I'm saying? I used to like watch all his videos, and you know I think Dr. Dre, like that whole West Coast sound was, of course, like something that was just that just spoke to me. You know what I mean? Being from where I'm from, but like Busta was a big influence, and every time I see him, I tell him that, you know, which is crazy, because he a part of Young Money and Cash Money now, so that's just crazy to me. So
Right.
and I feel like he's one of the only like really legend pioneers in the game that's just like, I wouldn't say just as relevant, but he's just so fresh and new.
Right.
You know what I mean? His sound and everything. And he's like one of the legends, you know. So.
Okay. Now, speaking of influences, I know that Baby and the whole Cash Money clique are good for taking care of people. I've seen, situations where Mac Main got a nice little, I can't even remember what kind of car. He got a nice car, and he buys Wayne's car all the time. Like, do they give everybody in the Cash Money clique? You get nice gifts like that, man? Because
I mean, if you got to work hard, though. It don't come overnight, you know what I'm saying? Them definitely some of his soldiers that been there since day one, you know what I mean? And me being new, like, Birdman, he a real cool dude, man. He like, I just feel like he like one of my uncles or something, you know what I mean? That when I talk to him and stuff, so, he understands, he support anything we do. That's one thing about Young Money, Cash Money, like, they support, you know what I'm saying? They support artistry, like, whatever the artists want to do, let them do it, you know what I mean? And
Right.
we're going to back it whether it work or not, so.
So back to the gifts, brother. Have you gotten anything nice from Birdman? It may not have been as nice as a car or something, but what's probably the craziest thing that I guess they've given you, or you're, like you said, you're working your way up to that?
Yeah, man, I'm working my way up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna. I've never asked for nothing. I like to work myself. So if any surprises do come, I appreciate them.